Paddy, we're here ahead of the FAI Junior Cup Final on Saturday. You must be really looking forward to it. Newmarket Celtic in the final.
Yeah, it's great. Absolutely can't wait. Really looking forward to it. It's been a long season so far. That week in, week out humding. Just delighted to be looking and to be competing at this stage of the season at the real business end and to be at the top table.
What has it meant for the local area? Because the crowd you got in the semi-final was absolutely incredible. Talk to us about that.
The support we've got has been unbelievable. We've had a lot of away trips, but that semi-final up in Ennis, the pitch was surrounded. There was over 2,500 people there. It was just fantastic. And Clare football doesn't get huge attention at times, and that's really kind of nice to see, where you see that many people coming out. Ballynanty brought a huge support as well, but on the day to see Frank Healy Park surrounded completely, I've never seen that before. So it certainly warms your heart, and it's nice to see, because within that group there's a lot of young kids there, and that's what you want to instill in the kids, so they see that sort of those games, those high important games, and that many people at the matches. It's great to see.
It's been a tough route to the final, of course, as well. A lot of travelling, like you say. How many challenges come up in such a run to the final?
With so many games and so many rounds, it's very difficult. We've been on the road a lot. We've had a few home games, and very happy to get a home quarter final and stuff, and equally in the semi-final, even though it wasn't in our ground. But you have to think of so many things in terms of the planning, and from our side, we tried to set the standards right at the very beginning. So some of those first early round games, it's the preparation and how the club supported us in terms of making sure we had a bus, making sure we were having our pre-match meals together as a team. All those things were well supported, but there's all the final small detail that you have to be getting ready. And along those games, there's been a lot of challenges along the way, right? You're dealing with the squad and the injuries and the logistics of it. In-game things happen, as we know. Recall some of the games we've had, and like away down in Kerry, where we had a man sent off in the first half, and you go in. I think it might have been 0-0 at half time, and you're really back against the wall away down in Kerry, and you look to those games where you come out with a good victory on the day, and you've those hurdles every week, right? So yeah, it's been a long road, but a happy road. We have a lot of young players in our squad, so then getting to see what's required in terms of your preparation, whether it's the few days beforehand, the day beforehand, and then that day routine of how you should be preparing for a match. Really about trying to get those standards instilled into the players. We've a lot of 18, 19-year-olds coming through that are part of our squad, so you're hopefully laying a foundation that they'll get to see what it's like for men's football, and if they want to progress beyond the market onto bigger and better things. Well,
bigger and better things coming up this week, of course, against St Michael's. What are you expecting from them? Have you been able to do any performance analysis at all at this level? It sometimes can be very difficult.
Yeah, no, we've done our homework as much as we can. It's hard. A lot of clubs are starting to use video analysis. We use it ourselves. Of course, we haven't played Michael's since we started using video analysis, but yeah, we're doing our homework. We know Michael's, right? We know their tradition. We know what they're all about. They've a great club tradition. They've been at the top table of junior football for many years now, a couple of decades at this stage, and you can only but respect them. And we know their strengths. They've a big, strong squad. A lot of lads who've been together for a long time. So we're certainly preparing ourselves accordingly, but certainly very focused on what we're doing and what our game plan is.
And on Saturday, of course, that will be required. We're expecting a big crowd, especially from yourselves here. How many are you expecting to come down? It's going to be an incredible occasion, isn't it?
Yeah, can't wait. It's hard to tell, right? If the semi-finals anything to go by, we should have a very big crowd. You'd be hoping for more than a couple of thousand people. There's a mild clash with some of the, I think Clare are playing Limerick in the hurling and stuff on Saturday evening, but it's not going to detract from who will be coming to support us. I've had so many people telling me already, they're going to the soccer and they can't wait, and that's from within the market, but even outside the market, there's a huge amount of goodwill within the Clare soccer circles towards us. So, I've heard of a lot of people who are coming in that are just going to be neutrals, but obviously shouting say for Clare in terms of their background in sport. So, looking forward to that.
Well, good luck on Saturday, Paddy.
Thanks very much.